Hi guys, it's Disney Girl here, back for another Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. Sorry for the delay. I was having a little bit of trouble actually getting my computer to sort of accept my microphone, so it was just a little bit ridiculous. I just did one silly thing I didn't do right, so sorry about that. Anyways, I am here, and today we are going to be welcoming Moana! Yay! So kind of the whole point of the event is sort of what I'm going to be doing today, again, is bringing in sort of that last character. Now, I do still have the Princess Comfy costume that I need to bring in after this. So we're going to be sort of taking a look at what we need. Obviously, I've seen the spoilers and stuff like that, and I posted it for you guys, so hopefully you found that helpful. So we're going to go ahead here and kind of get going with this. We're going to take a look at how many more tokens I still need, and hopefully it will be enough and I won't have to use any gems here for this. I think I timed it right, though, that I should get the drops and I should be able to start the process for welcoming Moana today. So yay! So me and Pua are here. Yay! Pua has been such a good luck charm throughout this event, especially with the radiant chests. I will not lie about that for sure. He has been super awesome. But Pua is going to sit here and I guess watch me do the stream for now. All right, so let's take a look here at some of the chat. I do want to hear, though, guys, how you are doing in the event and what is the last character that you have welcomed? You know, even if it's Cinna, whether, you know, all you've gotten to is maybe Maui or maybe you've already welcomed Moana. I want to know, so let me know here in the chat. All right, let's take a look. So we got Tesco. We got Ryan, Medi, Caspis, Sarah, Jack. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Now, I do still have a little bit of time to go before the drops happen. So we get to do a few things around the kingdom to sort of, you know, just the basic stuff that we need to do. There might even be some dialogue. I have some characters to bring back that I was leveling up. So again, we do still have a couple minutes here before we actually get to sort of start that welcoming process for Moana. So as you can see right now, I have got 48 of 50. So I've done pretty well. Actually, the last 24 hours have been probably the best for me so far. I think there's only been like 2 times at most that I didn't get one of the drops from the boat repair materials, and I've been pretty diligent about sending them out. So fingers crossed. I've got only 3 characters right now actually out for the boat repair materials because I only need 2. So I've already started sending out Maui and Chief Tui out on the quest for Moana's ears, hats, or her necklace, whatever it was that we needed for her. Actually, Maui and Maui was for the necklace token, and I guess Chief Tui was as well. So I guess not so much for the ears hat, but I think I already have 1 or 2 ears hats from the radiant chest. So hopefully I actually do get the last 2 drops here, because otherwise we might have to use a little bit of gens here. Can you do the chest quiz, please? Yes, we can totally do that while we are waiting, Caspis, for sure. I can do that actually right now. We can get started with that. So I've got 2 silver up on the pedestals and 1 bronze. So we can go ahead and do that. I also have another question here. How expensive is the costume bundle? Sammy, I think it depends on where you are. Obviously in the world, that does make a difference. Now, the costume should be less than $10, but it depends on what is included with the actual bundle. So whether it's gems or currency concession. I don't think it'll be currency, to be honest. I haven't actually seen the bundle just yet. It could just be on its own, but then it probably wouldn't be that expensive then, like $6 maybe. But I will definitely be showing you how much it is, though, in the stream today once we get Moana in here. Now, I do know that the costume unlocks when Moana is a level 2. So I do understand that I need to get her to that point as well in this video, or live stream, I guess. Live stream video. But the thing is I think I already have most of the tokens for that. So I should be able to get her there pretty much, I think, right away to get her to a 2, so we'll be able to do that. So this live stream is probably gonna be about, I'm gonna say probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, guys, just by the time we get all of the stuff in here for sure. All right, so this is how this chest game works. Basically, the character token that you see on the screen right now it says Carpet's Tassels token. So basically, usually you say what character it belongs to, what collection it belongs to, and what are the other character tokens does that character collect. So obviously it says Carpet's Tassels, so we know the character is Carpet. So you guys don't have to answer that. But what collection do these tassels what's the other character tokens for Carpet and besides the tassels? Buy the Snow White chest. Get grumpy. Oh, I really do want to get grumpy. I have opened a legendary chest pack already, and I did not get him. So I don't know whether I should. I know we could get a get grumpy fun going, sort of like what we did with Captain Hook. We could do that, I guess. But yeah. All right, so let's see. Steven says it's Carpet and it's from Aladdin. Jack says Carpet, Aladdin, the lamp, carpet ears, hats. Perfect. Actually, Jack, you were bang on with that for sure. You were right on. Good job. A lot of you guys are good. You know what collection it belongs to. That's awesome. All right, so now we'll open a silver chest. So hopefully we get something a little more challenging. Actually, Aladdin characters are going to be pretty useful with what is coming next, probably, to Disney Magic Kingdoms. Ooh, Abu's ears hat token. So obviously, it's Abu that this character token belongs to. But what are the other character tokens that belong to Abu and what collection? This shouldn't be that hard, guys. Snow White is my favorite character. Snow White is pretty amazing. I love having her. Actually, that whole event was sort of where it all started in the game for me, so it does hold a pretty special place in my heart for sure. Camilla says Aladdin. Yes, you are right. Jack says the bitten bread. You guys are good. Dran, Abu from Aladdin. Actually, it was funny. I think recently I opened, I think it was a silver chest, and I got the Abu ears hats. And I also got the bitten bread right after that. So it was like basically just 2 tokens for Abu, which you don't always get because it's so random. Ryan, you are right as well. That's Aladdin, Abu, and the bread. Now, also the genie lamp. Don't forget that. That is the main character token for all of the Aladdin characters. All right, let's go ahead and open the last silver chest here. Dun, dun, dun. What are we going to get? Wow, the mermaid statue. Okay, so there's not really a right answer of who this belongs to, but we know that it does represent more the Little Mermaid, or it could definitely also represent the Peter Pan collection, because obviously there's mermaids in that movie as well, and ones that sit on rocks and play harps. So technically it could go with either storyline. I'm not actually sure if DMK had like a specific purpose for this or whether they just wanted at the time to include something that was a mermaid, because before the Little Mermaid event there was like just nothing to do with any of that. So this is pretty good. Disney Girl, what does Moana need to be for that animation with her hair on her boat? I don't know that yet, but hopefully we will sort of have a better idea once we can see what her character quests are. Because, again, we'll be able to sort of have a look at all of that again once we welcome her. Even if it's not unlocked to us, we'll definitely be able to see it for sure. If Cars was coming to the kingdom, which car would be first? Oh, if they did an event? Ooh, that would be tough. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. You have 71 hours left to open a legendary chest. I know, Sarah. I definitely am running out of time a little bit, but That's okay. I think I've got enough time still to finish this. If not, then I am looking at having to probably purchase the costume. I hope that doesn't happen though, just because I have worked very hard on this event. And to be honest, I think that I've done really well. I think just the last part with maybe welcoming Maui maybe was a little slow with the quest and the Kakamora and stuff like that. They were a bit challenging, but I mean, I play enough that I should definitely be able to finish it. I would be very surprised if I wasn't able to. And that would actually be my first limited time event that I started at the beginning and wasn't able to finish. Cuz Snow White I wasn't able to finish only because like I joined like part of the way through the event and my kingdom was super tiny. So I really don't count that as like my first real event that I was able to put like all of my energy into. So I believe that would have been then Winnie the Pooh, which I did get everything from. The only thing I'm now missing is the Bumblebee costume, which they added into the game a little bit later. So that wasn't technically even part of the event, so it's not really even fair to say. But it is limited time content. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all tongue-tied today. Limited time content, so it is only found, again, in those legendary chests. So, gonna have to wait for Winnie the Pooh again if I want to try and get this. Now, it was useful in the leaderboard event just recently, before the Moana event started. I did have the barn actually out here, but I don't have it out at the moment. I will show you guys. The Barnstormer right here. So this was the one that we needed the Winnie the Pooh costume for. And to be honest, I really was hoping to be able to get that costume. I didn't get it though. I didn't really open any legendary chests. So I did, obviously we got a free one in there, but I didn't get anything useful. So not the best. I hope they add Owl. I hope they do too at some point for sure. Especially because we saw him in Kingdom Hearts. There's also, was it Lumpy, I think was the name of the elephant too that they included in Kingdom Hearts. The British elephant. It was kind of funny. The super, super strong accent. It was quite something. But I think they could still add a character to definitely into the Winnie the Pooh collection. Definitely Owl. Maybe even Gopher, even though technically he's not part of the book. And we know that about him is, again, since he's just not part of the book, he doesn't really count. But I think, though, if DMK wants to expand that collection, that is definitely something they could do. But I think Owl would be coming before Gopher. But he would be fun because he could dig holes in the kingdom. I don't know if we could say that about anybody at the moment. There's no Diglets. Yes, it's Lumpy. Thank you, Tesco, for confirming that. I was trying to remember. I did that video a couple of weeks ago, and I remember the elephant was like, "I'm Lumpy." I was just like, wow, could your accent get any stronger? What is the next event? I think the next event is going to be a tower challenge. So we are looking at Aladdin for that, which leads me to one of the characters I actually have to bring back into the kingdom. So the two characters I think that are possible that we could actually sort of add to the Aladdin collection. I don't know if they'll add another row or just add another character to the row. Now there are some collections you can see where they have 4 per line. So Alice in Wonderland is a great example of that. We can see there are 4 characters there. Now Aladdin only has 3 on the second line. Now what they could do is just add 1 more to this, or they could start a whole new row, and then that way they can add a couple of more characters. Now I don't know how many characters they honestly are going to add over the span of this the life of this game. I don't know how many, but I think we're going to at least get 2, which would be Raja and the Sultan. And so if you guys don't know who Raja is, he doesn't have like the hugest part in the films, but it is Jasmine's tiger. So I think definitely we are probably looking at having him as a possibility to be added. Now the Sultan would be great as well, which is Jasmine's father. Now if they wanted to go and expand things to obviously like the second movie of these Disney films, they could definitely go with Aladdin's father. They could sort of expand into that if they ever sort of decide to go that route. Obviously, Little Mermaid, they could add Melody, and there was that penguin and the seal or whatever, walrus. There's like a whole bunch of characters they could add to these these ongoing sort of Disney movies. I don't know if they're going to do that just yet. I think that there's still a lot of things they could do. Mind you, they did add Angel from Lilo and Stitch. And Angel's actually part of the TV show. She's not even part of the actual Lilo and Stitch movie. So they could start incorporating some things like that. All right, so I'm bringing Genie back into the kingdom. He's got a really fun welcome screen, not going to lie. And Genie is now level 8. For me, you shouldn't have. Truly, I have no idea what's happening right now. I can't really do the voice for that, but I definitely am trying. Tip and Dash, that was it. Jack, you got it again. Yes, Tip and Dash. I remember now the song. Adventure/Explorers. Mary Poppins in Disney Magic Kingdoms. Thomas, I definitely think that is something they could add in the future. I'm surprised they didn't do it in and around Christmas. They could have gone that route, but they didn't. So I'm not quite sure what they'll do for that. I'm not sure. It's not like a huge it's not really an animated film when you think about it. Like, they're real people that play those characters. So I think in some ways that might be why it didn't get a film, like a spot here. It's still a Disney film, but it's not considered like one of the original classics. Mind you, like Big Hero 6 isn't either, but that's a little different. It's all animated cartoon-like. All right, so now let's bring back a character from Alice in Wonderland. I just needed a character for 8 hours. I didn't want to cut it too close, obviously, with Moana and stuff. But here is the March Hare. And he is now a level 8. We must have a cup of tea. Can't celebrate without tea. I agree. Should we have a sip of tea together? It's a good tea. All right, so actually, you know what? Let's actually check. Is Hey done? No. Well, actually, he is. Look at that. Please drop. Yes, one more to go. One more to go, guys. And then we can start this 1 hour process. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to send him back out. Okay, we've got 2 other chances here. Yes, we got it. We got the last one. I was so worried, but we got it. Moana. All right, this is it. Ready, Dad? Always. Okay. Kakamora. I, Moana of Montanui, and I, Chief Tui of Montanui, bring you the well wishes of our people and beg forbearance for any pain we have caused you. We know what it is to face the spreading darkness, to be trapped in one place. No ship, no people deserve that. But we have repaired your boat, and you, like us, can sail free again. The horizon is calling you. Now, go and answer it. Quest complete. Ocean ready. Did that work? I really hope it worked. Oh, cool. Okay, I hope I got that animation properly on here. That was it? That was it? Okay. I was expecting a little bit more. But there we go. There is Moana. And we get to welcome her. Okay, I'm screenshotting this moment, guys. It's a big moment. All right, let's go ahead and start the 60-minute process. So it was 20 tapestries, 30 spears, 50 boat repair materials, and 10,000 event currency. Now, as you guys can see, the Moana bundle is still there while you are welcoming. So, not that you'd want to do this, to be honest. I don't know why you'd want to buy the bundle. once you start the welcoming process, there's really no need. But yeah, anyways, we have got it. We've got Moana going for 60 minutes here, so she is definitely coming to the kingdom, guys. This is good. The animation was awesome. I was hoping they would have a little bit more, though. I feel like they need to have a little bit more animations with this because they are so cool. Speed the time. You want me to use gems to speed the time? Really? Oh my gosh. I don't have that many gems though, guys. Look, I'm lacking. I only have 48 gems. Super sad. Super duper sad. I don't know what to do. All right, is anybody else doing this sort of process right now, welcoming Moana? I did finish the Moana collection. Well, technically, I will be finished in 60 minutes unless I use gems. But yeah, basically, we are ready to go here. This is so good. Snow White chest pack. Oh my gosh. You want me to speed it, guys? Should I wait like a little bit? I don't know, use the gems? I have nothing left. It's so sad. Oh, why did they have to turn their back to us? No! I wanted to actually get a good shot of that. Please get grumpy. You are about to get 20 gems. Okay, well, here's the question. If I'm about to get 20 gems, I can technically open a legendary chest with 60 gems. So why wouldn't I wait, get the 20 gems, guarantee that I can open one chest, and then after that, if I have I'll have 8 gems or something like that left. So I can use that if I need to speed up one of the Moana quests. Guys, we have to think carefully about this. Wait for a little bit and then use gems. Okay, if I wait a little bit, I should definitely wait about a half an hour and then we can do it. Please get grumpy. I have tried. They don't want to give me grumpy. Honestly, they don't. The clothing isn't easy. The fabric isn't easy to get. Wait, did you get Moana already? Jenna, I did not get Moana. Well, I'm in the process of getting her. I'm actually going to have her in 56 minutes. So technically, I have her coming and I will get her because obviously I've got enough time in the event. So yeah, I have her, but I have to wait. You know how it is, that waiting process, it's very difficult. Okay, I'm seeing quite a few waits, so I'll definitely wait about 30 minutes. There's still a couple of things I need to do with the kingdom, and a couple of things that we still need to talk about. Now, I do want to open a legendary. I really do, guys. I really do. Please try to get grumpy one more time. I need more gems to do that unless I go ahead and buy a bundle, which we could start a little grumpy fund for. I remember in the last stream, we got a pretty good grumpy fund going. And what I was able to do is I did open a legendary chest pack to try and get him. I obviously didn't. The only thing was I was recording and I thought I was recording and it didn't work. That happens sometimes. So yeah, I don't have any of the video clip, but I just got decorations. I got a couple of Snow White concession stands that I already had. There was nothing that I didn't have already. So you guys didn't miss much. Grumpy. Oh wow, Ryan really wants grumpy. You can click on send home when you tap on a character. Yeah, you can do that. I definitely don't want to send most of my characters home, to be honest, though. I have one character at home right now, and that would be Li Shang. Li Shang is just he doesn't have really any quests and stuff that I can do with him that are longer than an hour or so. So For him, it's just there's not much use at the moment. At least Mulan and Mushu, they can go out on the 4-hour together. So I feel like it's fine having those two in the kingdom. They're not collecting really any character tokens or anything right now. I think I had Mickey out before he was collecting. Oh, he already got it. It was Li Shang's ears hat. I think it was a 2 or 4-hour quest, I guess it must have been. I think it was a 4-hour quest. So technically he was doing that. And yeah, I guess we got the last drop now. So now Mickey's basically just going for the tassels, I guess, for Genie. So I am going to be working on probably leveling up those characters for Aladdin because it's going to be pretty important to do that. Especially with the Aladdin Tower Challenge coming. I'm sure it is coming. There's no way DMK won't do that. I mean, I don't have any confirmation because obviously DMK doesn't tell me anything, but my predictions, usually they're pretty good. Like, I usually have a pretty good feeling about what's going on and stuff like that. Or it's just guesses, but I mean, they've been pretty good so far. And so I feel that missing out on Aladdin with the live action movie, it's just not going to happen. They're definitely going to do it. I have 59 gems. Is it worth opening a Moana Radiant chest? Okay, Amanda, that is a extremely good question. My question to you, though, is how far along are you in the event? Where are you? If you are like, let's say you are collecting for Moana, I would say, yes, that's worth it. If you, let's say, I mean, anything up until Moana, if you're still working on collecting for somebody, then definitely do it. But if you're done the event, hold on to your gems. Hold on to them. Wait until even if you get 60 gems and you can use it to open a legendary chest if you need anything. But again, just Amanda, I'll try and keep an eye for your comment here and we'll go from there. Oh my God, you have the queen. I do have the queen. And here is her welcome screen. Actually, I think I just heard the sound of dialogue coming. How do you have so much magic? Haven, okay, I will talk to you about magic and just give me a couple of minutes here and I will talk to you about magic for sure. I love talking about magic and I have worked very hard for it. The queen, the evil queen, come on, it should say the evil queen, is now level 6. Alas, to all who try to thwart me. And I was right, dialogue. I wonder, does she wave at us? I forget. What does she do? Yeah, she does. She should do the, like, look very evil. I'm trying to think of, like, how Regina would do it, you know, from Once Upon a Time. I think I've decided, like, some of these characters, if I don't have voice impressions, perfect, going to Once Upon a Time and incorporating, like, part of the original, like, old school voice impressions to... again, that sort of TV show is, like, I think it's probably a good way to sort of incorporate a little bit of both. And two, like, there are some characters, like, again, the evil queen or even Snow White, it's just, even if I feel like I have the voice and it seems pretty good, the thing is, though, is they did use different technology back then, so you will get a bit of a different sound coming from me versus... you know, again, what we hear when we actually watch the film. It's just like, again, older technology. Same with songs, right? All right, anyways, let's go on to the dialogue here. Perhaps all is not lost. Perhaps Snow White's time asleep has dulled her beauty. Perhaps I am the fairest in the land once more. She's like, ha ha ha. To find out, there is only one question I must ask. Only fair? Send the queen to consult the magic mirror. Oh my gosh, is this the really cool quest that I've heard about? That the evil queen stands in front of the magic mirror and there's like a really great animation. I hope this is it, because I have not seen it yet. Are you guys seeing that? Are you guys seeing that? What? What is happening? That is like literally now one of my favorite animations of all time. That is so cool. What do you guys think of this? Oh my gosh. Okay, Amanda, oh, here's your thing. I'm collecting for Moana and Pua at the same time. Okay, so you're probably at the point where you're collecting spears and you're collecting Pua. So if you want to make sure that you at least get Pua into the kingdom, I would probably go ahead and open one of the radiant chests with your gems. Just one, though. I wouldn't go ahead and do two. Even though you have enough gems to do two, I would just do the one. That's my advice to you. So hopefully that helps. Actually, one of the questions I do want to ask too, since we're talking about radiant chests, is who has got the hook stand? I know I still have to talk about the magic, so I'll talk about that too. Who has got the hook stand from the radiant chest? I have been super lucky this event. Normally I'm not this lucky. I usually maybe get one or something from the chest. But I have managed to get, actually, a few. I have like 3 now, I think. So I have a lot. I did want to check. Pua I need to send out for... Okay, the comfy costume for glitch fabrics. Pua is going to be useful for that wander about. But if I need the ears, hats, he's useful for 2 hours to stay clear of the water. I think I'm going to go for wander about for 4 hours. I think we're going to do that, Pua. So I'm getting prepared for this costume. So this is going to be really good timing for me to be able to do that. So I will be checking sort of on the characters and stuff like that to make sure that, I can get everything I need. Okay, so let's go ahead here and talk about my magic. So basically what I'm going to be doing is, or what I've done, I guess, up until this point and will continue doing, is I obviously keep leveling up my characters. And I know that takes a lot of magic from me, but I try and check my kingdom about every 4 hours if I can. Obviously, some days that doesn't work, but if on a regular basis, I can try and check about every 4 hours. Send my characters out on shorter quests. That helps. So if I know I'm going to definitely be 4 hours away from my kingdom, all my characters go for the 4 hours. I use the gathering spell with Merlin. It still takes like 5 or 10 minutes to just like check and send everybody out. But it gets totally worth it at this point to collect all that magic and stuff like that. And if you're on top of your game, checking it, opening your chests, even opening any platinum chests, whether they're free or paid. I haven't really done any paid. I think the last time I maybe did a paid was for the Steamboat Willie attraction back at the beginning of the year. But typically I don't do that, but you can get a lot of magic from those. So that is just something to keep in mind, that if you guys are like looking for like a quick spurt of magic, platinum chests are a really good like place to actually get it. Because look here, you can get, usually you get magic every single time you open it, but you can get 20,825 magic from a platinum chest. So that's a lot. The littlest you can get is 7,350. That, again, still a lot of magic when you're talking about opening a chest. Now, something like a bronze chest, for example. Oops, I went to gold. I'm sorry, guys. A bronze chest here, the max you can get is like 184. So that tells you sort of the rankings in terms of chests and stuff, how much that can help. I usually don't talk that much about chests, but if you're opening chests like in your kingdom, again, if you're checking it every 4 hours, if you throw up a whole row of bronze chests, again, you can get like almost about 1,000 magic you can get from opening those. So that can really help and stuff like that. So obviously gold gives you a little more. Minimum is like 3,000 that you can get. So there's a lot of different ways there. But just checking your kingdom, sending your characters out on shorter quests, that really helps. If you're going to send characters home, that is where I find that you lose a lot of magic. You do it for characters, like if they're in your way or they can't do those like longer quests. Like as I said, like I have Li Shang at home right now, but he's still like, he could collect more for me if I was checking every hour, but basically every hour he's getting 8 magic for me, and every 12 hours, well, you guys can do the math there, that gives me okay amount, but it's still not that great. So just something to keep in mind. Obviously, the more characters you add, the more you'll get, but you can definitely get more from your characters than just being out in your kingdom. I usually would say if you're going to be away, like let's say you're going to camp over the summer, or you're going away on a holiday, or you're writing exams or something like that, and you're like, oh, I don't have time to check my kingdom and stuff like that, the best way to sort of go about that is just like literally, so you can send all of your characters home. Just check your kingdom even like once a day if you can, just to collect the calendar reward and stuff like that, because you can get a little bit of magic from that. Use the gathering spell once. Like, it just, those little things just in general will help you out. Keep your streak going too, because you can obviously get pretty sweet rewards from that. So like, I'm sort of just starting my next streak, but I'm going to get 10 gems when I get to the end of the week. So I'm pretty cool with that, if you ask me. That's great. I will take the free gems. Grumpy, oh my gosh, Ryan wants Grumpy so bad. Hi, I'm about to welcome Maui. Kind Hufflepuff. I think I've seen you on the on my other channel, I think I have. Pretty sure. Actually, yeah, I know I usually bring it up at least once during my streams, but it's just more so the newer people that are kind of getting to know Disney Girl and stuff like that. I do have another channel that if you guys want to help support me and stuff like that, head over there and just hit the subscribe button. Even if you guys aren't really watching right now, that's fine. I'm just trying to build up that channel and stuff like that. I mean, obviously the views help me, but I am trying to build like a bit more of a subscriber base over there. And then, yeah, that definitely helps me out. So if you guys want to do that, I would super duper appreciate it. I am going to be posting a lot more on there. I posted, they have a new limited time event right now. So I have to admit the outfit is super cute. It's like a raincoat and boots, and I want it super bad. Super bad. Yeah, I'm almost at, actually guys, I was gonna say almost at 3 million, but you know what? I just hit 3 million. Woo! Can you guys believe this? 3 million magic. And I've worked so hard for this, guys. You have no idea. No idea how hard I worked for this. Now I know that as soon as I go to like welcome Wendy Darling, that's gonna take 300,000. I've welcomed Shere Khan though now, so that's good. Because he was like, what, 900 or something like that. He was crazy. He was so much. But yeah, I know I've got a lot of magic to spend ahead of me, but at least for now, I'm collecting magic. I need it. Definitely need it. I welcomed Buzz yesterday. Congrats, Camilla. That's awesome. I'm one token away from Pua, hoping to get at least the Moana's boat attraction. Brendan, you should be able to. If you work hard over the next few days, I definitely say you should be able to get that. Does anybody know if the old comfy costumes are released after you get Moana's comfy? No, that they will not be re-released after that. The comfy costumes that you don't have, they will be available at some other point. They haven't talked about when they're going to do that, DMK, but I assume it is going to be hopefully sometime in the near future. I hope it's like they have some sort of special chest or anything for us to buy. I mean, they need to have something to get those costumes. Because, for example, I don't have Mulan's comfy costume from the tower challenge that they had, just because I didn't have Mulan and all my currency kind of just left me. But, yeah, I really would like her 2 costumes. Obviously, the comfy being the preferred one. But I think that would be awesome, for sure. I'm now working on getting the last Lost Boy in my kingdom from Peter Pan. Yay, that's awesome. Actually, I think they need to add more Lost Boys for sure. I think they could definitely do a whole bunch more characters for Peter Pan at some point. Does anybody know if Tamatoa is not accepted to the game? Tamatoa right now is only an attraction. I don't know if DMK is going to put him out as a character in the future. I would assume so, but I don't think that's going to be for like another year and stuff like that at least. But I mean, this attraction is pretty cool, but I think it would have been even better to have him as a character in this event. So hopefully one day they will add Tamatoa. What do you think is the best? Saving event currency for gems or leveling people for when the event ends? I would say, Lindsay, that I would go ahead and spend the currency on leveling up the characters. That's what I would do. Unless you've got like 20 million magic in your kingdom already, I would definitely say go ahead and spend that currency on those characters, because otherwise you're going to be spending magic. And to be honest, the amount of gems you get, it's not really going to be worth the magic really in the end. So when should the next tower challenge be? I'm thinking, well, what date are we now? Let's take a look here. Okay, so the event is going to be over in 3 days. So by Tuesday. So pretty much we're probably looking at the end of the week of the 24th. I know that the Aladdin movie obviously is coming out around then as well. So that's sort of when I'm thinking that the event, the next, I guess, event, Tower Challenge, whatever, will be sort of coming to us. Now, what I would really like to know is whether DMK is going to add a really cool costume based off of this live action movie for Jasmine. Because we know that beautiful pink dress that she wears in the trailers and stuff, that should come to our kingdom. Like, face it is super cool, and it would be amazing if they added that, because that would give me hope for future like Disney live action or even past ones that have come out, like Cinderella. I would love if they added that blue dress, like with the butterflies and stuff, with a really nice cut. They should totally add that for sure into the kingdom. So fingers crossed, guys, that they do something cool like that. May 28th is the next tower challenge. Daniel, again, I don't know for sure, but it's not a bad guess for sure. They usually try and do it around when live action or any sort of movie or things sort of come out. They tend to do it within the week of that happening. So hopefully that they actually do. I think Tiana and Naveen needed frog costumes. Mega Animal Lover, I agree with you. I think they really did need frog costumes. I'm surprised they didn't get any, to be honest. I think that was one of the things I was really hoping for. They were going to start as frogs, then we would collect early on to get them into the characters, but we didn't get that. So having a frog costume would be kind of fun for sure. Moana doesn't need to be a level 2 for the comfy? Oh, okay. Well, that would be news to me. That would be really awesome if that's true. I'm going to probably get her to a level 2 hopefully anyways before all this, but we'll see. Let's check on how much time she's got. 36 minutes. Woo-hoo. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Disney girl, it's my 9th birthday today. Happy birthday, Daniel. Yay. Pua says happy birthday too, and we wish you a very, very happy birthday. Based off of the leaked calendar. Oh, I haven't seen the leaked calendar, Daniel. You should send that over to me on either my email or Facebook. You can tag me, or Instagram, anything. I think Tiana and Naveen need their outfits they had from the end of the movie, not just their swamp wedding outfits. The swamp wedding outfits are really cool, but I agree. I think they do need some sort of other costumes. I think maybe Tiana at some point could get a Duke's costume. Obviously, the Duke's being like where she worked in the restaurant before. So I'm thinking that maybe that could be a possible costume. Maybe even her wedding dress would be cool. I don't know if they'll end up doing that, but I think some sort of casual outfit for both Naveen and Tiana would be really great. And obviously, Charlotte LaBeouf needs her princess costume. It needs to come. It really, really does. I sent it to your Facebook page. Oh, okay. I really want to check that now. Sometimes it's a bit tricky, though, with the live stuff, so I'll have to be... If it doesn't show up right away... then I will have to check it later. But I will definitely repost it either on the blog or Facebook, for sure. No, I don't see it yet on Facebook, so I'll have to check later. But if you did send it, Daniel, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Charlotte should have her big pink ball gown. Yeah, that's what I mean, her princess costume. It would be amazing, and it would be super good for the welcome screen. What, your Tiana is a level 9? I think, what is mine now? An 8, I think? That makes me nervous, though, to send characters to be maxed out if I can't see their welcome screens anymore, if I think they're going to get costumes. That's the only thing that really bothers me. Okay, so Tiana's a level 7. I think it's Charlotte that's a level 8 now. Yeah. I might not level Charlotte to a 10. I might leave her at a 9 just in case she gets some sort of costume in the next year or whatever. But I guess, like, in the next year after that, I'll probably do it. So, hopefully. Just made to 1 million visitors. Flaming Phoenix, that is so cool. How many visitors do I have? Whoa, okay. I have a lot. I have a lot of visitors. Whoa, the top person, though, has way, way, way more. But I haven't been playing since the beginning. I hope Forky will be added to the kingdom. Lindsay, I do think that Forky will be added. I do think that Disney Magic Kingdoms will be doing a Toy Story 4 sort of update. I mean, they really haven't done that much with, Toy Story 3. Like, there's still some characters they could add from that. Or even Toy Story 1, they could add Slinky. But, yeah, there's still obviously lots more they have to do. Wesley Brown, to help anyway with the legendary chess. Thank you so much. So Wesley has used Super Chat today, and me and Pua, thank you very much for donating to the channel. So obviously, since you use Super Chat, you get to choose a voice impression of your choice, and you can make me say whatever you want. Obviously, as long as it's appropriate. If you want. Otherwise, somebody else can pick it for you if you want. You can sort of pass it along. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hearts. So it's, I guess, to help with the legendary chess. So, oh my goodness, Ryan again with the grumpy thing. I know, I would like Grumpy too. It would just finish the collection for me, which is something I really want to do. Bo Peep should be getting a new costume as well with the Toy Story update. I think there's no way that DMK will pass up expanding on that collection. Now, we do have a lot of characters sort of already with Toy Story, and I know some of you guys were saying in the past, like, oh, they won't do any more Toy Story because we already have, like, 3 rows. We do have 3 rows, but there is some room on the row with Toy Alien and Bullseye. There's definitely, they can add at least 2 more characters to this row. So the question is, who would they add? Maybe even 3. They could add also another line, but I know that they've been a bit stingy on, like, how many they actually put out. Like Cinderella, they could have added more, but they only added 3. So if they were to only add 3 to the Toy Story one, which I think they should do, like, a really big Toy Story update, because, again, with the movie and stuff, it would just make the game so much more popular if they did, like, a really big Toy Story update. Like, there's no way that, like, in my mind, they'd pass that up. You're very welcome. And Stitch, I want here his... You forgot Punch Buggy. Okay. I can do Stitch. Stitch is one of my favorites. Okay, let me get it first. My name's Stitch. You forgot Punch Buggy. So hopefully you enjoyed that, Wesley. I love doing Stitch. He's so cute. I had a Stitch plushie. Actually, I still do. It's just I don't keep it, like, in my studio anymore. I should have, like, a whole wall of plushies behind me, and I could just pick them out and be like, here's the voice impression. But I don't know. I need some, like, a really big wall thing for all the plushies, for sure. Did you get any bundles after you completed the event? Oh, I think that's for somebody else. That is not for me. That's for Owen. I finally finished the event. The image appeared about an hour ago saying I did. Also, you may struggle with the costume as it took me 4.5 days to get it. I finally, yeah, that's crazy. 4.5 days is a lot. I only have like 3 days, so yeah. Now, I guess I should do something with the legendary chests, guys. I really do. Now, I do need 10 more gems for that if I'm just going to do a gemmed one. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of scared to open one, to be honest. To be at 0 gems, that's going to break my heart. Can you do an impression for Mickey? Yeah, of course I can. All right, let's...
Oh gosh, it is so nice to have you all here today on the live stream to welcome Moana.
Moana's costume is $4.99 and it comes with 40 gems. Actually, that is super reasonable. Wow, I was expecting it to be a lot more expensive. So my question is though, what... like, is that US dollars or what? Because that definitely depends. Because, for example, like, maybe sort of what would be for, like, let's say a legendary chest pack. Yours might be, like, I think, what, like, $9.99 or something like that. Mine is $13.99. So that definitely is, like, a little bit different. So it will sort of depend. It's the same with, like... the Moana bundle, it's the same with the currency. I don't know why we need a currency bundle at this point, but for $13.99 you can get 15,000 event currency. I guess that would be enough for the costume. And 250 gems. The 250 gems I'd be totally down with. Now if you wanted 250 gems just on their own, you are looking at... Actually, that's actually a sweeter deal than buying them, because for $13.99 you get 240 gems just on their own. But if you buy the currency bundle, you get an extra 10 gems plus the currency that will turn into gems. So I actually have to say, if you guys are going to invest in the currency bundle, either you need the currency or want the gems, like to just buy a gem pack, that would be the one to buy. I didn't see that up until now, so not totally sure. Thank you, James, for subscribing to both the channels. You're the best. US dollars. Okay, so that's probably like 6 something, I guess, for where I am. 5.49 for euros. I bought the Moana bundle and her costume like 2 days ago, so I'm done the event. That's awesome that you did that. LeFou, let's start a grumpy fun too. LeFou, I did actually level him up recently. Well, I forget. I think I did it in my last video. Was he like a 5? 6. He's a 6 now. I leveled him up from a 5 to a 6. And within like 1 day, he's already collecting again. Now, I do need a lot of character tokens for him. It is crazy how many I need, guys. And his are not easy to get, for sure. Not gonna lie. They are kind of tricky. Ooh, yay, we got another Evil Queen Ears hat. This is good. 40,000 event currency. That's a lot. I have, obviously you guys can see I've got 30, but I know that I'm going to need some for the costume as well. I did have 40 up until I had to purchase Moana, but how are we doing with that anyway? We must be under 30 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes to go, guys. Woo, woo. And then we get Moana. Super excited for that. Bo Peep is getting a new costume on June 21st. It said this on Google. Really? I don't know if that's confirmed yet, but any leaks or anything that you have, you can totally send them over. I'd really appreciate that. What level is your mayor at? Actually, I think my mayor is super high. I think he's like an 8 or a 9 now. Oops, that's frozen. He's a 9. He's a 9. We're working on actually maxing him out. Do Moana, please. Moana is coming in like just over 20 minutes. So super excited for that. You have 47,000 event currency. That is amazing. That is super good. Random. Okay. What costume do you have for Minnie? Okay, I can show you that for sure, Kat. And which is the most important? Like Mickey, it's his pirate costume. Okay. Minnie, I guess we'll take a look at obviously what our costumes are. I know I don't have them all yet, because I know I'm missing the Easter one, for example. I would say for Minnie, it's probably going to be, like, obviously her modern is probably the most useful, like just what she comes in. But her Halloween costume, I would say, would probably be the second most important one for sure. Level of Mushu. Oh, I'll talk you. Oh, the costumes I'm missing for Minnie are the Lunar one. I don't know. I've missed out on that this year. And then the Easter I don't have. It's out of the shadows, but only because I can purchase it. I didn't purchase any of them, the Easter ones again this year. I really wanted to, but I didn't have the gems for it. And yeah, I know there was a bundle for Pluto's, but I didn't get that either. Now I know like it's something I'll definitely probably do it next year, but I just don't see there's a point. Easter's already over now, so kind of I think the bundle came out a little too late, to be honest. If it had to come like a couple days before Easter, like I didn't quite show up close enough to Easter that I was like, oh, I really want it. So my level of Mushu, oh, there's Mulan. Mushu is a level 8 right now. He is ready to go to a level 9 for sure. Vanellope does not have a comfy costume, and I don't think she will. She's kind of in her comfy costume. Now, Vanellope could get maybe another one. That would probably be like her princess one, but I don't know if they'll actually do that for sure, but it would be cool if they did. You got all of Mickey and Minnie's costumes. That is awesome. Yeah, definitely. That Vanellope is already comfy, so there's not much to do. Do you have the million and the 3 million land open? Thomas, I do. I have all of the land, like the paid land anyways, like open to me. But I can't obviously unlock all of the land that's available in the game yet because I haven't like unlocked Dumbo and the Peter Pan land yet. But I have the 3 million land slot. That's this land right here. I'm really happy with how I decorated it and sort of how things fit in this area. I think it's really pretty. It's probably one of my favorite sort of areas, this one right here. Like how it sort of really flows into Beauty and the Beast and then Frozen. I just feel like everything flows really nicely. But yeah, I definitely do have that. Actually, for Frozen, they should add Marshmallow. I just saw the quest for Anna. And I was like thinking that we should definitely have that. Can you friend me on Roblox? Oh, I haven't played Roblox in a long, long time. That is definitely something that I may do in the future, but I've been way too busy with the combination of DMK, Kingdom Hearts, the Harry Potter channels that I've got going, and it's a lot. So I haven't really been playing any Roblox. I haven't really had any free time to do that. Instagram, I can check Instagram for the calendar for sure. That should come up right away. I'm working on Sorcerer Mickey costume. I'm so excited for that. That is awesome. I really, really want, or I really, really hope that you get that. I want to put Mickey in that once this is over because it's one of my favorites when he goes to Phantasmic and he's up on top of the hat there. It's super cool with the animations. It's probably one of my favorites. Ah, there is the calendar. Okay, so we can't really see, well, I guess we can see the 26th. It's magic. So the 28th, it looks like there's some sort of radiant chest on the 28th, guys, of May. So I'm thinking that that's probably the event could start like anywhere maybe on Thursday, the Tower Challenge. That could be a possibility. It could start on like the Thursday or Friday and then go through, and then we get our first chest on the 28th. Or it could start like on the Monday, but they usually don't start. I don't think Tower Challenges on Mondays. Not totally sure. Your eyes seem sleepy. Sorry. Maybe I had too late of a night last night. I don't know. I had to work super late on getting the video up. But yeah. I'm trying to get organized for Mother's Day tomorrow for my mom. Super duper important. What is my name on Instagram? Oh, my name on Instagram is Disney Girl Gamer. Yeah, so anyways, I've been setting up some fun stuff for my mom for Mother's Day. So if I seem tired, I've been doing that, plus videos, and yeah. I don't know, I tried to make myself presentable. Sorry, guys. I also tagged you on my park layout, Daniel. Thank you very much. I will definitely check that out for sure a little bit later. Let's check on Moana. I really want to get her in here. I don't want to spend the gems, though, I don't think now, since we're under the half-hour mark. 20 minutes, or actually last 17 minutes. I cannot wait. Actually, you know what I just realized? Actually, I think one of my best friends must probably send me a text about it too, so I better check. But there's actually, we have Comic-Con right now in my city, so, oh, I forgot that's this weekend. Maybe I'll have to go take my mom to that tomorrow or something. OMG, I can't miss Comic-Con. Do the events come back around if you didn't manage to get it done before its timeline? No, Amanda, the events do not come back. However, that's where the legendary chests come in, as that's how you can collect the things from the events. But I know, in some ways, having the event not come back, like I understand that, you know, if you weren't playing the game at the time, you don't get to do it, but the events are kind of cool, and I like the battlegrounds and stuff, and so a part of me is like, it's sad, but I understand why they're not around, but I don't know. I kind of do wish that there was like little mini events you could at least do or something to get those instead. Aw, thank you, David. He's like, you're gorgeous, doll. That's so sweet of you. Kind Hufflepuff, you need coffee. I don't drink coffee, actually. You'll laugh, but my main reason for never starting that, besides the fact I usually have way too much energy as it is, I would probably never sleep, but is I was like, I know coffee stains your teeth, so it's like, I like my pearly whites, and I don't want to have anything happen to those. I was like, oh no. I know wine and stuff does too, but like, I know coffee is one of those things like you can get super addicted. I know tea can, but it's not as damaging. But yeah. Once you get Moana, she goes on some animations with Maui at the Battlegrounds. So my question is there a quest that happens before we unlock the costume? Because if it's true we don't need to get her to a level 2, then We have to do something. There's no way it just unlocks right away. If it does, I mean, that'd be super great, but... Would you consider a tower challenge a mini event? I guess when I say mini event, I really mean, like, another way to get characters. Because realistically, in a tower challenge, you can't get all of the characters. You can only get... the featured character that they present there. And as we've seen, they include the collections again. Like, what was it? I can't remember exactly what collection. It's not Alice in Wonderland, but it's a collection. It's another collection. But I remember when I saw the Mad Hatter, I was like, I'm sure that every single time in tower challenges, if Alice in Wonderland is there, I'm thinking that... it's always going to be the Mad Hatter. It's always going to be those attractions. They don't rotate them. So in some ways, that's not really, it really only accesses you to a few things. Because, it was Beauty and the Beast, I believe, was the one that was used in one of the first tower challenges, and it was in the last one. So it was like, Beauty and the Beast was great, but, I already had Beasts and stuff in the attractions. But at the same time, I know that that's what they've done in the past, is they've had Beast again. So, yeah. It's immediate. Oh, okay. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Angela, thank you again. You guys both said the same thing. So basically the costume is right away, I guess, once Moana comes in. So that's going to be really great. Usually, I think in the past, it's always been level 2. So the fact that it's not is actually pretty great. I'm super happy about that. Oh, yeah, these crows. Okay, guys, I want to just talk about the crows. I know there's one right here. I just saw it. It was right there. Maybe I'm crazy. I did see a crow go there, though. Okay, so I really haven't been trying in this one. It's like if I see a crow, I will tap it, but I'm not going out of my way to set the alarms for this. Now, I know that maybe in some ways I should be, but I just want to point this out. As long as you're in the top 600, you will get a radiant chest. So basically everybody gets one, except if you're in the top 5, you get 2. So really after that, it is all just currency. Now I don't really need any more currency, and to be honest, I've been really just focused on making sure my timers were for the characters that were going up against the Kakamora here at the battlegrounds. So for me, that is sort of what I was focusing on for that. Like I mean, I'm not doing horrible. I'm in the top like 150, I think it is, I saw. Yeah, 118th. That's fine. Again, if I see them, I'll tap, but the crows aren't that big of a deal to me right now. I have bigger things I need to worry about, and I'll get a radiant chest anyway, so that'll be good. Now the thing is, though, is I think this will be the last leaderboard event. Now I know in the past what they do with the leaderboard is the last leaderboard ends where if you're in the top like 50 or whatever, or even the top 10, they'll give you gems and stuff like that. So I guess they're going like with a different approach here to sort of give us our like last chance to get something from these leaderboards. I was surprised though, like I think they need to add like maybe a third leaderboard where we actually get the possibility of getting the adorable Kakamora trophy, because it is so cute. I know I got one and I'm happy with that, but seriously, so cute. And so detailed too. Like I wish I had a bunch of these around my kingdom, but I'm happy with one though. I mean, I really don't have room in the kingdom to place all of them, even if I had a whole bunch. So the crows are hiding. I know they are. Can you do an impression of Moana and Charlotte from The Princess and the Frog? Okay. Any particular lines you want me to go for, or just sort of wing it? And Desolate, I will check my messages on Instagram a little bit later. Can you say how are you doing in Dutch? I don't speak Dutch. Oh my gosh, if I say this wrong, I know you gave me what I'm supposed to say, but Hogatet? I don't know. That's my attempt at Dutch. I don't even know. I'm so sorry. But it is a beautiful language. It kind of actually Dutch sort of sounds like you're almost singing. Like when I hear it, it sounds like you're kind of singing when you talk. It's so beautiful. I'd love to learn Dutch. I'd love to learn Spanish. I'd love to be more fluent in French. I'd love to learn Italian. Very romantic language, I'm sure. Okay, so anyways, I said I was going to do Charlotte and Moana. All right, let's think here.
Ooh, Moana, are you excited to get your new costume?
Oh yeah, Charlotte, you have no idea. I just hope Disney Girl can get it in time. There you go. There is Charlotte and Moana for you. How long for Moana? Sorry, I know I had you on the Kakamora trophy for a while. 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Technically 8 minutes and 10 seconds because the last 30 seconds are free. How about Swedish? Swedish is beautiful as well. I don't speak them. I wish I did though. I was really into sports and music growing up, guys. So not so much languages. I do wish I had have learned a few more though. If I do some more traveling in the future though, it would be very exotic to learn some new languages for sure. Whoa, yeah. Tom? I don't know if I can say that. But I am glad you were able to type it out. And French. I do have a pretty good French accent. Sorry, just checking here. She does have a conversation with Vanellope after she gets her comfy costume. It's really funny, their conversation. Thomas, I didn't. Charlotte, though, and Moana? I don't know that one. Do you have any Moana ears, hat, or glitched fabrics? I do have, I believe, at least one of Moana's ears hats, maybe two. But I don't think I have any glitched fabrics like stored up or anything. But I hopefully will be able to get a drop. It's not timed perfectly, but it's going to be pretty close here. I have about an hour before the princess dressing room does its first drop. I believe the princess dressing room is still going to be giving me a glitched fabric. Yeah, it is. It's every 8 hours, so hopefully I'll be able to get one from that. I think the biggest thing, though, is going to be Moana's comfy fabrics because it's basically only two characters that are going to be able to get it. Moana for 2 hours and Hey Hey for 4. So if you have Hey Hey, this is really going to help you now for sure. So hopefully that will help me out. How about Greek? No, honestly, I speak English. And un petit peu de français. But yeah, besides that, no, I haven't really expanded on my languages. But I appreciate you guys with like sharing things in your other languages. I know I don't understand, but I think it's super cool. It's a gift having the ability to speak in other languages. The Dutch was awesome. Well, I appreciate it, but I'm sure it was horrible. But that was my first attempt. Moana has a conversation with Vanellope after she gets her costume. Oh, Moana and Vanellope. Yeah, I don't remember the line exactly because I've only seen the Ralph Breaks the Internet like once. But I'll make sure to try and check that sort of section of the movie and try and memorize some lines for next time. The comfy drops are rare so far. Yeah, so basically the glitch fabrics are supposed to be uncommon and the comfy fabrics are supposed to be rare. So, yeah. And I'm not sure on Moana's ears hats, but I am thinking that I think those might be rare as well. So I think it's not going to be too hard for the glitch. So I'm sure we'll get those done first. It'll just be after that with everything else. So fingers crossed, guys, that I can get that all done. Actually, I do have a princess in the dressing room right now. Ariel. She's the only one, though, in her comfy costume. Brushing her hair alone. She's like, where are my friends? She doesn't care, though. She's happy with her dingle hopper, though, for sure. How long until Moana? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Woo, I'm so excited. Can you open a Snow White chest to get grumpy? I will open at least one chest. Wesley has helped with the Grumpy Fund so far, so I could open a legendary chest pack, maybe. But for now, I'm probably just, once I welcome Moana, I'll have enough to open at least one, so. Ariel is my sister's favorite princess. She's pretty much mine, too. I just love the fact she's a mermaid. I love the ocean, so I have to admit, I would love to like have like a condo or a house on the beach where I could just walk out every morning and put my toes in the sand, you know, put a mermaid tail on and just go for a nice long swim. Somewhere beautiful and warm. That's really what I want to do, but my Moana is currently leveling up to a 5. Also, everything is rare apart from the glitch token, which is uncommon. Oh, and that is amazing. A 5? How is that possible? That is insane. All right, 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. This is good. Oh my gosh, so excited. Then we can get the dialogue and get going with this. This is good. All right, I'll do some of my other characters right now because I've been neglecting them. And 2, it gives me some magic, which you guys may think I don't need it. But when that 4 million land slot comes open to me, I want it. I want it so bad. So I need to have enough magic for that. Or if they open any land for whatever cost. I still think they should, if they are like wanting to be a bit stingy on giving us land, they should at least, I know this sounds probably bad and you guys will probably be like, no, but I think some of the land should come for gems. Just throwing it out there. I know it wouldn't be ideal and I'd probably be a bit upset about it in some ways, but at the same time, I do sort of think at least that they'd be releasing land to us and that we could place everything in our kingdom. I think there needs to be enough land to at least do that. Like, there just isn't, so. And I know even with the land that I haven't unlocked from other collections, like Peter Pan and Dumbo, there's, like, not really that much. And they have their own attractions as well that are going to take up that land spot. So, really, we don't have any land to spare here. All right, let's check on Moana. Woo! All right, here we go. We're going to skip the last 30 seconds. James, can you do an impression of Snow White? I want you to say happy birthday. Okay, I can do that.
Oh, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday.
I don't think that was that good, but yeah, I need it a little higher. All right, here we go with Moana. I'm getting my voice ready for Moana. Why did it glitch? Why does it always glitch on the first welcome screen? I don't get that. Hey, look who's up and walking around again. Or up and walking around. And not fighting Kakamora. Same difference, mostly.
Ha,
thanks. But yeah, I feel great. I guess Dad's medicinal tea really does work as well as he says. Well, it should. I mean, I was the guy that slowed down the sun long enough for those healing herbs to grow, so... Maui. Kidding. Let's call it a group effort. Quest complete. Welcome a Voyager. Hey, knowing you, I'll take it. Yay, congratulations! You've completed the Moana collections. Here's 20 gems. I'm sure for all of my troubles. So there we go, we did it. More dialogue. Vanellope! Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to do a voice expression for Vanellope. Okay, hold on. All right. Are you guys ready for this? I'm so ready.
Psst, I'm the only one in the dressing room right now, right? No one saw me come in. Awesome. So, I've been nose-mooring all my new princess pals to make sure they're the good kind of weirdos. And listen to this. One of them isn't even a princess at all. Yeah, not actually supposed to be on this website, just like yours truly. So, cool. Honestly, the fact that she's been running that kind of long con makes me respect her like a billion times more. Oh, I can't wait till she gets back. I've got all kinds of sneakiness-related questions to annoy her with.
I guess not quest complete. It's welcome a comfy Voyager. Get Moana's comfy costume. Here we go. There's the bundle and the screenshot I wanted. So there it is. Actually, I really like her costume. I know we didn't really get to see that much of it in the movie. Like, not a super good look. Where is it? It's not showing up. Why isn't it? Oh, there it is. It has stated for $6.99. So basically, like, I guess a tax of about $8. But, yeah, so good. So happy I got her. Unlocked at least to purchase if necessary. So there is Moana in the kingdom. She's got more dialogue here. We'll check out what we need for the comfy costume in a minute. They're gone. Sailed away. Or their flagship has at least. And the Kakamora on the smaller vessel aren't attacking anymore. Your first formal oration to another people. And you won them over without missing a step. Moana, you did it.
We did it, Dad. Knowing you, Mom, and everyone else was there to back me up. I couldn't have done it without you. And now that we're safe, can we talk about something? I've just been thinking about why we came here in the first place.
Putting down roots. Why is this an event quest? Send Moana and Tui to have a discussion. Tui's busy right now. Getting Moana's ears hats, probably. Oh, she is ready. All right, guys, so you were wondering what we needed for Moana to be a level 2, and even if we had to have her at a level 2 to get her comfy cozy costume, which we don't, but if we did, well, guess what? I would have had enough to get her there, like, right away. So, 5 hibiscus flowers, 2 of Moana's necklaces, and 2 of her ears hats, plus 300 event currency, which is literally chump change at this point in the event. I've got so much of it, and 6 seconds to do it. So let's go ahead here and do the 6 seconds, and then we'll go ahead and look at the comfy cozy costume. There's your welcome screen. Perfect. Moana is now level 2.
I can still feel the horizon calling me.
Oh, and more dialogue. This is a dialogue day now.
I never thought I'd get so attached to this one oar when I first went beyond the reef. But then it got me through all those shipwrecks and the Kakamora and Taka. So I'm starting to think it's lucky. Plus, it's got Maui's autograph on it, which he claims increases its trade value. So that's probably made up. I will give him one thing, though. When I'm not out sailing, it does make a pretty good walking stick. Up a creek. Send Moana to get some use out of her oar. So, guys, that is a side quest not necessary to do right now. Now, obviously, putting down roots with Tui, that is probably something I should do. But the thing is this quest here I will wait on, though, for a bit anyways, in terms of collecting for the Comfy Cozy costume. Even though this sort of, like, finishes the event dialogue and stuff like that, it's not necessary to do at this point. So just throwing it out there, guys, that's okay. So actually Chief Tui's out for the necklace right now. So to get Moana to a level 3, we need 3 of Moana's necklaces. Actually, Maui's gonna have a drop for us. Nothing, but that's okay. No complaints there. Now, Maui's not really useful for anything else at this point. Why does Cinna have dialogue? And Moana again. Hey, Mom, I know all of us are trying to be better about sharing old stories, but I was thinking, and I don't actually know that many about Dad. Besides, the big one. I mean, stories from when he was younger. And you came to me instead of him, so I could tell you the really good stuff. Well, all right. How about this one? This one time, ... Chief Tui was ridiculous. Sorry about the spamming, guys, with the comments. I don't know why that's there, but my Moana is ready to be a level 7. Xavier, what have you been doing? Putting her on steroids or something? It's crazy. So Moana and Cinna could go for 8 hours. That's not going to happen. Cinna is out now, or she's going out for 4 hours for that glitched fabric for me. Now we will go ahead over to the costume shop and take a look here at what we need. So there, Moana's comfy outfit is out of the shadows. Super pumped about this. Super pumped. Okay, so 20 ears hats. We saw this coming. I'm going to get hey out on that. Oh, what did I just... Oh, yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Ears hats are important, too. And I don't really know whether ears hats or comfy fabric is... I guess comfy fabric was more important. Yeah. I just made a little mistake there. But... yeah. Hopefully that won't do me. All right, so 20 ears hats. So we've got Hey, Pua, Grandma Tala, Moana and Cinna together, Kakamora boat. So that's going to be really great. That's sort of just working on its own to get stuff. Then we've got glitch fabrics here. So Pua, Cinna on her own, Chief Tui. And then the comfy Moana fabric is going to be Moana and Hey. As I said, Hey, that was... I don't know what I was doing. I was just a little bit too quick to type there. So, yeah, not great. But, yeah. And then 14,000 event currency. How ridiculous is that, guys? Super ridiculous, right? Yeah. All right, so I'm seeing a lot with... I guess the legendary chest here. So, we are going to open... one legendary chest. I have enough saved up now for the one. Obviously, again, thank you to Wesley for using Super Chat today, and that will definitely be useful in the future for opening either legendary chests or radiant or whatever we need, magical, depending on what event's sort of going on.
Now, again, if we had more, then I would have probably done a pack, but for today, we're just going to do the gems here. So let's go ahead and try and get Grumpy. Okay. This is going to be stressful. It's one chest. This is basically all I can do right now, and yeah, I mean, this would make this a totally insane live stream if we got Moana, unlocked her costume, and got Grumpy. Like, that would be insane. But let's go ahead and give it a go here. Dun, dun, dun. I saw Grumpy, and I know it doesn't matter how quickly you tap him, but I keep seeing him pop up there. See, he's like, he wants to be chosen. Maybe I should have held Pua. Maybe he would have been better luck. So I got a Snow White bench. Yay! Yeah. This is the story of my life. This is basically what happened when I opened the chest pack before. Daniel, you're right. I should have held Pua, and I didn't. I failed. So, not the best luck ever, but I guess we can't have good luck all the time. All right, I do need to, David, you are right. Send out Grandma Tala. All right, so instead of trying to go and find her, let's go and send her out for the ears hats. So she is off. I think everybody's actually out now in terms of the Moana stuff. I'm going to just... Oh, I did not mean to click Merlin. I was trying to go by Merlin. All right, so everybody, I think, is out now. Yep, so everybody's out for stuff. So hopefully I will get some stuff soon. Now, obviously, the princess dressing room is probably going to be first in terms of the drops and stuff like that to get me anything. Because it is almost done. I think it's like probably 40 minutes left. Yeah, 41 minutes left until I get that first drop. So we'll find out whether I get that. I will make sure to try and record everything for you guys so I can put it together in a video and kind of show you guys how long it took me to get it. Now, again, I've got 2 days, 22 hours to finish this. My question to you guys is, do you guys think that I am going to be able to finish the event? I think I can. I definitely think I can. But I have a question for you guys. Do you think it is possible with the time left? Usually I think I've got, like, with the costumes and stuff, usually like 3 or 4 days. Probably like 4 days. But yeah. I think I can. I just have to stay positive, right? And it should come eventually. Thomas, Disney Girl, I hope you get the comfy costume. You have helped me out a lot in the game with the magic. I'm so glad that I have been able to help. Like, that's why I'm doing these videos for you guys, is to try and, like, obviously I'm learning stuff all the time from this game, but, you know, trying to help you guys as best I can to sort of get through these for sure. You know, to just sort of try here. The Grumpy Fund has started again. Okay, or I guess it's continuing. Melissa, thank you so much for using Super Chat today. So that's actually 2 people, Wesley and Melissa. You guys are absolutely amazing for helping me out and stuff with this. So yeah, I guess everybody's dream is coming true. See, maybe if I see Pua is good luck. I should just hold him, and I was trying to get him to sit on my shoulder before. Ugh, now I'm eating hair. I don't know if it'll stay. Technically, it's so close to being able to. Should I do it, guys? Should I do it? Disney Girl, one more shot at Grumpy. How do you donate to Disney Girl? Okay, so how Super Chat works is underneath where you go to type in your comments, where it says say something, basically there's a little emoji there where you guys can put your emojis, and then there's like the $sign, and you just click that. If you hover over top, it says show your support for Disney Girl, and then what it will do is if you click that, it'll say like how much you want to donate and stuff like that. I have set up now a patron page and stuff like that, so I know for certain people, like in certain countries, it may not work. It works in most of them, but if not, I've now set that up. I will be posting some like probably some special exclusive content up on there. I just haven't set that all up yet, but it will be coming, and I will keep you guys more posted on that for sure. Did she see the super chat? I did. Thank you, Melissa. Did it? I said, I don't know. I hope maybe it didn't show or it glitched out. You do get to choose, though, a voice impression of your choice. So you can go ahead and put that there in the comments if you want to. Disney Girl, please buy the bundle for the costume. Unfortunately, I don't think you will be able to get it since even I have been collecting for a day and I have only 2 comfy fabrics. Ooh, what? Took me about 3 days. So I guess I should be okay because I have just about 3 days. Okay, well, I guess that's then the question, guys, is we could sort of just finish off the event, I suppose, if you guys wanted me to purchase that instead. I don't know. That's a really tricky question. I mean, realistically, I think I can do it. But, I mean, if you guys want to see it, I could do it, I guess, now. I don't know. Should we do... Oh, I really feel like we should do... Grumpy. We could just buy some gems. We could just buy a little bit of gems, and then that way we can just do it. And that will be that. The comfy outfit tokens are rare. I'd say that at least try it first, and yeah, I think I'm going to wait and see the drops. I'm going to try and collect, and if I have to at the last minute, yeah, engineer, yeah, you're right. Try to collect, get the bundle at the last minute if you're short. I think that's probably the best thing I can do. Bethany, you have Grumpy but no one else from Snow White? How is that even possible? Melissa, you want me to do Charlotte? Okay. I'll do the... If there's nothing in particular you want me to say, I'll do probably my favorite line. I know I've done it for you guys before, if you guys have seen the live streams. Okay.
Ooh, Tia, have you heard the news? Prince Naveen of Maldonia is coming to New Orleans. Woo! Isn't that just the bee's knees?
Yeah. Charlotte LaBeouf. I feel like I'm yelling. You guys are probably like echoing like crazy in the mic. I apologize. Why we want Grumpy? He's always angry. Yeah, it's true, eh? Buy the Snow White chest by... The Snow White chest. So do the bundle or just buy some gems. That's what I'm waiting to hear from you guys. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. But what if I don't get him again? So sad. I'll be so sad. Times 6 or use gems? Do the legendary chest and see how far you get with Moana's comfy. Because really all I need is Grumpy, guys, and then it's done. The bundle. Bundle, bundle. Alright, I guess we're doing the bundle. I think I have enough on the iTunes card. Alright, yeah, I did. I had enough on the iTunes card. So thank you guys for helping out with the Grumpy Fund. So hopefully we'll be able to get him here. I did it. Okay, so all of you guys that wanted Grumpy at the beginning and to make the attempt, well, it is coming. I am going to hold Pua for good luck, though. I know it's not a radiant chest, though, so maybe it won't work. Here we go. Snow White bench. Oh, no. Am I going to be cursed like the hair shrub curse, just the Snow White bench? That's probably going to be what's going to happen. No, stay positive. This can happen. It can come for me. The Queen's Throne. So I've got quite a few of those. They're good for elixirs, though. I'm holding Pua. Okay. That's chest number 2. So let's go on to 3. The Dwarf's hat stand. Okay, so not Grumpy yet. Try one with your eyes closed this time. I usually close my eyes. I thought I'd keep them open this time to change it up, but maybe I have no choice. All right, next one, I'm closing my eyes. It is very painful and very scary to do these. Fingers crossed for me, guys. Fingers crossed. I can't look. I do want to peek, though. The Queen's Throne. All right, well, any other weird tricks? Should I put Pua on my head or something? Okay, we'll do something really silly with this. See? He's up there. And eyes closed. The Dwarf's hat stand again. Okay, so Pua on the head doesn't work. Elixirs. Yeah, I know. This is going to be great for elixirs, but... Alright, so this is the last one, guys. Last one! Oh. The candy apple stand. I tried, guys. I tried for Grumpy. But no luck. So, yeah, that happened again. So, no luck. Yeah, RIP for sure. Yes, thank you, Pua, for your help. Tap with your toe? Oh my gosh. That would be hilarious. Tap with my toe. Yeah, so no luck, guys. Have a little kid's luck. I don't have any little kids at my house. I need to like have Maddie and Jack over or something and be like, come and you tap it for me. Actually, they're away right now, so buy another legendary chest to get Grumpy. I would. I need more iTunes cards, though. You know where I should go? I used to do this before. Maybe you need a Grumpy doll. Maybe I do. Maybe I really, really do. What I used to do is go to Costco. And when you go to Costco, it's like, when you buy the iTunes cards, you can buy them for like $100, but it's really only spending $90 because they have like a deal, I guess, because Costco always has amazing deals. So do it with your nose. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. Next time you ask Grumpy instead, oh, Ask DMK to give me Grumpy instead of 1,000 gems. Yeah, that would be... yeah, I don't know if they do that. Yeah, just mess them and be like, can you just give me... They'll be like, no. Just give me Grumpy. I would like Grumpy, though, to do his dialogue. I think I could do a pretty good job with his voice impression, because he's like... I probably, like, when I do it, I'm going to be like... super angry and stuff. I have Grumpy but can't get the queen. What just happened to you happened to me when I tried for the queen. Save your money for the comfy costume as a last resort. Yeah, I think I'm going to be okay with the costume. I mean, I know that there's still a chance that it won't be okay, but I just have to believe it's possible. Now, I really want to level up the Moana characters, but I just don't think I can. I think I really do have to wait on that because I don't want anything to interfere with the character token drops, which is a little bit unfortunate because, like, to be honest... I would really like to use some of my currency for that. And realistically, I usually try and get my first or second character to like level 8 or 9. And I've only gotten Cinna to a 6. So I guess in the sense I haven't done as well with the characters in terms of leveling up as I usually do. So Grumpy always makes everyone grumpy. He does discourage happiness. I will say that about him. But I know he's got a soft side. Now, Moana's a 2 now. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I do need a lot of these ears hats, though. I know that I'm worried about the fabrics and stuff, but I am worried about getting 20 of these. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Maui, he's a level 3. I really wish he was a little bit higher. Again, I can't risk it, though, at this point. I really need to make sure that I'm careful, again, with that drop interference stuff. Hey, a 2. Again, I really want to do his welcome screen again because it's super cute. And then we've got Chief Tui. He's a 5. Basically, I think I've gotten the characters to like the bare minimum of what they need to be, but I haven't really done anything more than that. Grandma Tala, she's a level 4, and yeah, I think I'm happy with her level, like overall though. So, and then we've got Pua, who again I wish he was like a level 4 too, but. Oh well, that might have to wait. Maybe if I'm done like with a couple hours to spare or something by the end of the event, I would be super duper happy to just try and level up like Hey, Pua, Moana, like everybody just try and like level up the really short characters like really quickly to use some of that currency up, and then we can get a bunch of the welcome screen stuff. Because I know usually I try and put a little welcome screen video for you guys together by the end of the event. So you guys can see all the different animations and stuff from the event. So I'll try and get that sort of together. Now I do need Moana's costume though in order to do that. So I have to wait, and I have to make sure I have enough stuff collected for Moana's level up as well. So if I can realistically get Moana, what is Moana doing? Moana, I think she's off getting her fabric right now because she's 2 hours to do that. So that's probably what she's doing. Now, I would like to get all of the ears hats for the costume before the fabric, because then I can work on getting those extra 3 that I need to get her to a level 3. And then that way I can have enough for the welcome screen and stuff like that to sort of put that all together. So hopefully that'll happen. I'm watching Moana right now. That's awesome. I've watched Moana quite a few times through this limited time event, that's for sure. I guess the thing is it's going to be next is going to be watching the Aladdin film a lot. What is your favorite welcome screen? I think it's probably Elsa's, but Frozone's is pretty amazing too. Those are definitely the most entertaining, but I think Elsa's is my favorite. Now, the thing is, though, is a lot of my Frozen characters, I probably would have maxed them out already just because I love Frozen. And I know that there's, like, there's 6 characters instead of the traditional 7. So there is, like, again, 1 less character. And plus, we haven't had any tower challenges or anything. So, yeah, anyways, I want to try and leave probably Anna in case she gets a new costume. Same with Elsa. That way we can see some of these screens. Because without that sort of welcome screen, or like I would call it the welcome screen button that I'm hoping DMK will eventually put in. But like maybe, for example, maybe that's where they should use like your actual level in the game. So mine is a level 52. So maybe if like you have to reach like, I don't know, level 30, or you have to have welcomed maybe 100 characters into the kingdom. Like, they can have, like, some sort of crazy stipulation or something like that to it. But I feel that home button should be available to us, that we can sort of just see those welcome screens. Because, again, we don't get to see them. Like, I've maxed out, like, Mickey Mouse and stuff like that ages ago. And, like, Steamboat Willie, we couldn't see any of the animations when he had that costume and stuff like that. So it was a little bit sad that we didn't get to see a lot of that sort of stuff. And they don't really offer us like there's no animations in here. It's not like, oh, you can watch it free one time or something like that when you get a new costume. There's just nothing available to us for us to actually be able to see or do anything. So I feel like in some ways it's not great. That's probably, besides land, the most important thing that they could do for this game, in my opinion. Did you welcome Moana? I did welcome Moana. Moana is now a level 2, and we did all the dialogue and stuff. And she is... Oh, Tamatoa's Lair can get the necklace too for her. Yeah, so anyways, we've got all the characters out trying to get either glitch fabric or ears hats or whatever. So we've had a lot sort of go on with a lot of the dialogue we had. Now there's other event quests that I need to do. Now I know Moana though is super duper important in terms of the fabric. So that quest and stuff is going to have to wait until we get all those fabrics. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll have to sort of see. Maybe DMK will let us update more than one person at a time one day. I think, Thomas, that is something that they will not do. I just think, to be honest, that's probably one thing that they're not going to do. It's like, I think it doesn't make sense in terms of magic and stuff for us to be leveling up more than one character. And at the same time, that is probably where they'll do a bit of the gem grab and stuff like that, where they want you to use your gems and things like that. If you want to be able to do stuff like that. I think having one character leveling up at a time is reasonable. I think that's fair in the game. But again, that welcome screen whole button thing, not seeing costumes, since they have added a lot of costumes into this game since, at the beginning. So I think that's something that maybe that they could do for an update coming up. Where did Moana go? She just ran away. Oh, there she is. She doesn't stick around in one spot very long. Yeah, so I zoomed in on Moana so you guys can see where she is exactly. Anna and Elsa do need, Tesco, they do need their comfy costumes. The spring and autumn costumes, I guess they do need, the birthday, that little mini movie or show, whatever you call it. They don't have the costumes for that in the game. So it's the ones that they had for Anna's birthday. So, yeah, they don't have those in the game. They could add those as well. It'll be interesting to see what they do closer to the time. Like, I know in October, like, the Disney store is going to have a lot of the toys out. I think it's like the 4th, I think I heard, that they're going to have a lot of the new Frozen toys in the Disney store and stuff. Probably even maybe some outfits will be available, so we'll have, like, a better idea of costumes. I did start working on putting a video together on, like, sort of speculations of what they could do for costumes and stuff like that for the game in terms of the new movie, but I didn't finish it. I was working on a lot of the prediction stuff for Moana, and yeah, there's just, like, Toy Story stuff that we were talking about before that I was trying to get ready as well. So I feel like now I need to do probably... I mean, a lot of you guys already know my sort of Aladdin prediction about what's going to actually happen in the Tower Challenge, but I think that I'll put a little something together about that as well, and what collections they might use also for that, because we don't know, right? We don't know what they're going to actually do for the Tower Challenge. Like, what collections are we going to have? We know we're probably not going to have, like, Big Hero 6 or Mulan or Beauty and the Beast or Alice in Wonderland, because we saw a lot of those already. But there are definitely some things for sure that that we need to still know and figure out and make some predictions and things. So it should be interesting to see. I don't think it's going to be Snow White now because they added that to the event. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, Olaf's bow costume. Yeah, it's there. He's actually in it. I don't know if I'll take him out of it. It's cute, but I don't know if he'll get another costume though. I was thinking maybe that he might get, like, a girlfriend in the movie or something, like a new snowman, like snowman woman. Not sure what we would call her, but I think that would be super cool if we could have a significant other for Olaf, especially because we don't know if Elsa's gonna get anybody. I don't think so. I think maybe the most exciting thing that's probably gonna happen is, like, finding their parents or something like that on an island, or trying to find out if they're still alive or something like that. But yeah, we'll have to see. Please do the live stream for another half hour so I can donate to you. I have to ask my dad first. That's because he's not home right now. I'll stay on the live stream as long as I can, for sure. I still have a few things I can talk about and do in the kingdom, and I still have to address, like, some of you guys' questions and stuff. So yeah, it might be about another 20 minutes or half an hour. Snow girl, snow woman. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we would call Olaf's girlfriend. If anybody gets a girlfriend in the movie, it'll be Elsa. Really? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do that to Elsa. I know there's, like, a lot of, talk about that and Anna getting powers and stuff, but I don't think that's going to happen. In some ways. I mean, they could, but I don't know. I don't think so. It's got to be something to do with her parents. It's like, it'll make sense with all the water. I've been trying to give, like, it a lot of thought and stuff. And unless those two other kids that they briefly show in the trailer, like, unless, one of them sort of got powers and stuff like that, maybe that's where all that, like, pink fire and stuff was coming from. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to say. I mean, we all want Anna to get powers in some way, shape, or form, but realistically, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody else in the family that has powers, like, but it's more flaming powers or something. Maybe it's Anna this time who's got her powers all out of control. We just don't know. Let me just check here. Frozen Fever. Yes, Jack, thank you. I was trying to remember what that one was called, the green dress. Yeah, Frozen Fever is the name of the birthday one. It's really cute. I haven't seen it in a while, though, but yeah, it is cute. Now, I don't have Elsa's, and this is why I sort of left Elsa at the, like, 7, I guess she's at now, is because she still needs this costume, her holiday costume, and she still needs, well, I know this is the only one available, but she'll need her comfy cozy costume and possibly another costume that might come with the movie. So I'm probably not going to level her up anymore unless I get this costume before whatever they do for Frozen. By the way, Elsa shouldn't get a comfy costume because she's not a princess. She's a queen. She is a queen, but she did start off at the beginning of the movies being a princess. So she should. I mean, technically, if you're saying, like, princesses who shouldn't get costumes, realistically, probably would have been Moana and, like, Pocahontas. Because, like, Moana and Pocahontas, they're both, like, chief's daughters. They're not what you would typically call royalty. So, like, I know they got costumes and stuff, and I know they are, I know that they said, like, that they do count as Disney princesses, but they're a very different version of a princess in my mind. Once Upon a Time. Yeah, Once Upon a Time is amazing. Actually, I was trying to find out, I think Netflix still has it, but I don't know. I have seen them, but it's been like a couple of years, I guess, since I've watched all the stuff, all the episodes for that, but I would love to watch it again. I love Regina. She's amazing. She's such a good actress. Don't know what her name is in real life, though, but she's amazing. Mulan is the only real non-princess in any way. Yeah, okay, Mulan's another one. She's not really a princess either. Like, she obviously comes from, like, a good family, but no, she's not. She's not even, like, the emperor's daughter or anything. It's kind of weird. She doesn't marry anybody with royalty. Like, I don't exactly know why she got a costume either. But I want Inside Out. Inside Out, yes, that is definitely... Inside Out is definitely, well, I shouldn't say definitely not going to be, but probably not going to be out this year. I don't think Disney Magic Kingdoms is going to do that. Again, they have to finish up this whole princess thing with the comfy cozy costumes, or it's just not going to be that popular anymore. So I feel like if they need to sort of keep on that kick with it. Now, I mean, they still have quite a few to give us. Like, I mean, if you're talking about characters that are already in the kingdom, we're still looking at a couple with even the main storyline. We've got Aurora. She doesn't have her costume in the kingdom yet. Another Disney princess is Rapunzel. Like, these are like true princesses, and they don't have costumes. So for me, I'm kind of like, I don't know why they haven't given us those two yet. They must have something in store for us, like incorporating it in maybe another event or something like that. But the problem with that is like they're not secondary storylines. Like, you can't use, or they haven't used anyways, secondary storylines as being main storyline, like, characters. So for example, like in this event, Snow White is a secondary storyline because it was one part of a limited time event. But Aurora and Rapunzel, they're not. You can get these by just playing the game. So it's kind of like, I don't know how they're going to incorporate those costumes into the kingdom. I guess my biggest fear, though, is that they do it and it's for a leaderboard event. Like, for example, clearing jeweled crabs or something like that. I think I would be super upset if they did that, because I know they've done it with attractions and stuff like that, but just not worth it. It is so hard, to be honest, to actually like do really well in those. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really worried about that. I really just don't think it's it's a good way to go, but I know it's a possibility, and I just hope they don't. I'd rather them just put them out in a paid bundle or something like that than try and pull that over our eyes. Lana Parrilla is the one who played Regina in Once Upon a Time. Oh, thank you. I feel like I did know that, but I forgot. Yeah, she's so good. She was the perfect person to play it. Is Hey Hey a girl or a boy? Hey Hey, I believe, is a boy. I don't think they specifically say, maybe in the movie I haven't noticed, but I believe Hey Hey is a boy. Do you think Snow White will be the next comfy costume we get? I think they might do that if they expand on the characters that, like in that collection. So I'm thinking that, for example, if they decided to add Snow White's prince, then yes, I think they would incorporate the costume somehow into the Tower Challenge, kind of like what they did for Mulan. Mulan was a bit ridiculous so that they added 2 costumes to that. It was like, what? But I think Snow White is a possibility, but I still think we're going to be waiting for that unless they do something else with it. And I thought maybe they would have done something with this event to have that, because honestly, like, Snow White's a secondary storyline. They could have added the costume to this. Realistically, what they could have done is have, like, given us that in chapters, 1 or 2 to be able to collect while we were sort of waiting. Because I know there are a couple days in the middle there that we wait for stuff. So it would have been nice if we could have done that. It would be too funny to see Sally with a comfy costume. That would be funny. I wonder what that would be. She's kind of already comfy, though. Hey Hey looks like a rooster with that comb on his head. Well, yeah, he does. Snow White for sure needs a prince. She's the only one without her prince. Yes. I guess if we're talking about Mulan, Moana, she doesn't have anybody, so neither does Elsa, I guess. But yeah, no, Snow White needs her prince in here for sure. All right, so I guess the parade float will be good for the hibiscus flowers, but basically right now I'm going to max out again probably on being able to collect them. I totally see that happening, because when I get the max amount for everybody, so for example, like I've got 200 right now, and if it all adds up to, let's say it's 200 that everybody needs, I won't be able to collect any more than that, even if they need to level up and stuff, which is kind of unfortunately, but yeah. I wish we could still keep collecting them, but we can't. We just get a little bit of currency from that. So hopefully I'm able to level up somebody soon, but I need to sort of figure it out. I'm not quite sure. Now, in terms of leveling up just somebody I need to get started, I guess I can continue here. I know I don't have Grumpy to level up. Snow White I will not max out no matter what, because I want to make sure I have the welcome screen for her comfy cozy costume when it comes. I could do Happy, though, right now. I could level him up, guys. I could do Dopey. I could do Sneezy. Or I could do Bashful. Yeah, that's it. So what do you guys think? Which dwarf should I level up? Has Swirly Pops finished the event? No. I believe she's still just working on the costume, though. She started working on that, though, like, well over a day ago, so she'll probably get it. Hey Hey is funny when he screams in the middle of the ocean. Ah! Yeah, I know. I still have that video actually on my phone. I posted a little something on Instagram for you guys. Like not on my actual page, but it was in the story there, and like when I was watching the movie and I recorded it, and then I saved it onto my phone. So anytime, honestly, it gives me like such a good laugh when I go back through and I watch like I get to watch that clip. It's so funny. It makes me laugh every time. Bashful, happy, bashful, happy. Well, I've got 2 bashfuls and 2 happies. Bashful? What about Sneezy? He's an option as well. Who's your favorite character from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Snow White or the Evil Queen? I think my love for the Evil Queen has grown since she's out on that quest now with the mirror. And on top of that, obviously, Once Upon a Time. As I told you, I love Regina, so I have to say it's pretty close between Snow White and the Evil Queen there. But yeah, no, that's got to be one of my favorite Actually, there's quite a few animations now that I've said that are probably my favorites, but this one's amazing. Like, so cool. It's definitely my favorite in terms of the Snow White collection, though, for sure. Bashful, happy, bashful. Okay, couple more for bashful. So I guess bashful is probably going to be the next one we do. Where is he? There he is. All right, off he goes. 24 hours. Yeah, it was close between happy and bashful. If I have time, I will send happy out. I think I should still... Will I have time? Let's see. Yeah, I should still technically have time to do both. What is Rue doing near the Evil Queen? Hopping along. It's because it kind of like touches the Winnie the Pooh section of the kingdom. That's probably why. Now, I don't have like a proper Snow White section. I do have the attractions now, so I could definitely make one. But yeah, I haven't done that yet. I've kind of just put like all the cottagey or I don't know, everything that sort of was like similar rooftops and stuff all sort of together here. It's a bit blah, but I will probably change that at some point. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Yeah, I know, no kidding. You are my queen. You need to get Chief Tui to a 6 to finish the event. Really? I think he's one of the ones that interferes with the drops for Moana. Characters who interfere with the costume: Cinna, Gramatala, Chief Tui, Pua, Maui, and Heihei. So I can't level any of them up. I have to wait until I get everything. They're just totally crummy. Okay, but Chief Tui, if I do him, like, if I get the costume, then Chief Tui will be 2 hours. So as long as I leave a couple of hours, well, actually, I probably need, how long is that quest, that last quest? Not sure. I'm gonna have to wait and see. The Evil Queen at Storybook, dining with Snow White in the Wilderness Lodge. It's fabulous. I curtsied and thanked her for the audience. She was gratified that I wore her colors. That's funny. Actually, I would love to see them at Comic-Con. Actually, you know who's at Comic-Con this week where I am? Is Draco Malfoy, Tom Felton. I really, really wanted to go and meet him. That would have been the best. Get a selfie with him. It would have been so cool. I'm kind of like strange like that though. I don't think I've been like, oh my god, it's Tom Felton. I love him, but like, I don't know. They're just people. But it is pretty cool. Like, I would definitely get really excited.
Be like, hug me.
Show up with mini ears. Hi, I'm Disney Girl. Hug me. Yeah, that never happened, but it would be fun. Do you think the Little Mermaid characters will be used in the next Tower Challenge? Big Hero 6 was used in the last one, so technically speaking, after Big Hero 6, I believe it was the Little Mermaid. So it is possible, yeah. Yeah, I guess we could see that actually happening. And if that's the case, guys, I am so ready for that. So ready. Just want to point out, they're all maxed out. So I am so excited for that to happen. Now, obviously, if they have a tower challenge for the Little Mermaid at some point and they add a character, then that'll be a different story. But I have everybody all maxed out right now, so if they add that to the roster, that'd be amazing. Now, if they do it like first week, though, I know that'd be really good in terms of like I can work on the other collections, getting them leveled up and ready and stuff. Because I know, like, usually once we kind of have an idea of, like, who's coming each week, we can get those other characters ready. So we know Beauty and the Beast was the last week, so we were able to work on trying to get those characters leveled up and stuff like that before we got there. Now, I know it was tricky for Beauty and the Beast because what they did is they changed all of the character token amounts for Beauty and the Beast. So I remember, like, everybody's basically ready, including, like, Gaston, for example. And he's, like, his were, like, epic and rare to drop his tokens. And he was all ready to go. But then when they increased it right at the start of the Tower Challenge, I didn't have enough time to get him maxed out by that last chapter. So not that great, but I am sort of looking forward to... being like not having that have that happening to me so that I can sort of work on, again, those collections and stuff like that properly leading up into the following week. So fingers crossed there, guys. My Moana is a level 7, ready to go to an 8. Wow, Ryan, you are on fire, I'm telling you. The Chief and Moana quest is 2 hours, and then the last quest is with Moana and Cinna for 6. So I guess I definitely need 8 hours to, like, officially finish the event with all the dialogue. And since now I didn't get grumpy, yeah, I won't be able to finish that secondary storyline dialogue that I really wanted to do. I've done all the other quests for it, but since I didn't get grumpy in my legendary chest pack, well, that's actually the second one that I've purchased in this event and did not get. So it was a little bit sad about that. Yeah. I'm working on Cinderella to get her to a level 3. That's amazing. Your kingdom's super tiny then. I mean, that's fine, but it's a little kingdom still. That must be so fun. I'd love to kind of be able to go back through like all the main story dialogue and stuff. I had so much fun doing that. Lion King was in the chest just before the Moana event. Yes. And so Lion King is probably not going to be used because I assume they'll have a tower challenge for Lion King on its own after they have an event. So it'll probably go, now it went Moana, then it will go Aladdin Tower Challenge, and then it's probably going to go some sort of other event. And actually, no. Hold on, I take that back. It's going to be, obviously, finish the Moana, Aladdin Tower Challenge, then probably Toy Story update. Like, so that'll be just a main storyline or, like, just a kingdom update. Hopefully, we'll get some new land with that as well and new characters. And then after that, probably a limited time event and then another Tower Challenge. So hopefully they do Lion King, but the question is, who would they add to the Lion King roster? That is something that I'm just not totally sure about. I mean, the only thing I can think of is adding a hyena. I mean, it makes sense that they add a hyena to this because then there could be a lot of dialogue with Scar and stuff like that. So I think we're probably looking at that. But other than that, I can't really think of anybody else at the moment that they would add. There's not really anybody who is like of great importance or anybody's name I can think of. Unless they go Lion King 2, but I don't think they're going to do that for that. So, not sure. I told DMK to give you Grumpy. That's very sweet of you. I don't think they will, but that's still very thoughtful. I appreciated that. Disney Girl, before you started the live stream, I gave you a big Mickey thumbs up. Thank you, Camilla. That's super sweet. Yep, giving thumbs up on the videos. I love seeing thumbs up. I appreciate everything you guys do, sticking around on the live streams, watching my videos, subscribing, checking out my other channels, everything you guys do for me using Super Chat. You guys are literally, I know I haven't said it in a while, but you guys are literally the best mini kingdomers out there. And I cannot wait to like have my channel grow with you guys, and as we continue, like obviously with DMK, but all of the other stuff that is going to be coming, just, you know, whether it's Kingdom Hearts or voice impressions, and like I do have like big plans for that. And I've got something kind of exciting that I'm thinking about having ready for you guys by Christmas. I can't tell you what it is yet, but something else I'd like to sort of do that's DMK related. It's kind of big. So I would like to kind of have that organized as well. So I have a lot of work to do still, but I'm hoping that, you know, like with all of you guys' support and everything, that I can do all of these YouTube goals that I have and everything. And again, you guys have literally been like the best, super supportive, and like, just like I couldn't ask for anything more from you guys. So thank you. Sometimes you guys just need to be thanked. Show some love to all of you. I appreciate it. Miguel says Kiara for Lion King Tower Challenge. I think so. But again, that would be the obvious choice, I guess, if they were doing it based off of the second Lion King movies. But again, I don't know if they're going to do that. I'm not sure. Has anybody actually seen Lion King 1.5, I believe it is? Has anybody actually seen that? It is so funny. I actually thought that was, like, pretty amazing. I loved all the stuff with Timon and the meerkats. And what was it? Uncle Sam. Timon! It was super good. This is a short conversation between Mickey and Minnie. You'll always be my prince, Mickey. Oh gosh, I could do that for you guys, sure. I haven't done Minnie in a while.
You'll always be my prince.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Jack, you've seen it. That's awesome. If you have, like, I guess, how long has that been out? Not that long. I saw it, like, within the last year, and it's been super good. You should watch it. It's amazing. Like, it's just funny. If you need, like, a good laugh, it's kind of like what they did for Tangled. I don't know if they called it Tangled 2, but it was basically, like, 15 minutes, and it was, like, it was the funniest thing in the world. So, basically, it was Rapunzel and Flynn Rider's wedding. And I shouldn't spoil it too much, but if you guys haven't seen it. But Maximus and Pascal, actually they need Pascal in the kingdom. Actually, they need a lot of characters in the kingdom. I have like, I think a list, I had a list before of like 50 characters to add. It's probably not 50 anymore, but I've definitely got at least like 30 characters to add. But yeah, anyways, Maximus and Pascal, they lose the wedding rings during the wedding. And yeah, you can imagine what those two were trying to do to get them back. And you know what? Let's just say this, that it was so memorable that I would even consider Maximus having a costume in this kingdom. Yeah, super good. Can you do Pascal from Tangled as a voice impression? This is just animal sounds. I'm not really good at animal sounds. I don't really know what I could even do for him. I got nothing. Tangled Ever After I'm talking about. Yes. Gosh, you know what? I really need to know this a little bit better. I apologize, guys. You can watch it on Sky Sky Movies once it comes back around. I think I even purchased it on like iTunes or something. It was super cheap. And I think I bought it as like a bundle or something like that like a while ago. But yeah, anyways, Tangled Ever After, that's what it was called. Thank you. And yeah, it was, again, super cute. A lot of entertaining scenes in that. And again, since it's only 15 minutes, it doesn't really take that much of your time. So not a big deal. All right, so I think, guys, that is pretty much... I'm thinking that's pretty much it in terms of today's live stream. So I will be doing a couple of other things, though, for sure. Do an Ariel. Do you have a good Ariel impression? I think so. Yeah, I think I do. Let me think.
I just don't understand how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad.
There you go. Yeah, I love Ariel. She's amazing. Anyways, I do have a couple of videos still to go for this event. I've got the comfy cozy costume to bring in. I have got to do my event recap. I've got to do all the characters, welcome screens and stuff like that. I'll probably give you a video on my progress with that. I know Mother's Day is tomorrow and I'm spending the day with Mommy, but I'll probably try and do one either late. I'll probably do one late in the evening for you guys for that, or else in the morning on Monday, just to give you guys like a scoop sort of where I'm at and everything, because I understand that there's still a lot of stuff to collect here and I got nothing right now. So, oh wait, I may take that back. Oh wait, that was Ariel. I was like, oh, I didn't get the drop. Okay, wait. Yay, there's the first glitch fabric. I have my first item. Okay, I take that back. I do have one thing. I have one glitch fabric. We are that much closer to getting the comfy cozy costume. Now, I know I already had some of the characters, like Cinna. She was already like out on a quest and stuff like that. Ooh, that was lucky. Moana's boat dropped the necklace. Hopefully the luck stays with me though, because I'm honestly gonna need it. Now, I guess basically, guys, what is going to be happening for the rest of my day, just so you guys know. Basically, it's gonna be setting my timers in order to get through this last section of the event. But I know I'm still working on the Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery limited time outfit. Again, the cute little raincoat and boots. It's actually adorable. So I'm really looking forward to getting that. So I probably need to check that since I've spent a couple of hours like now doing my stream. So I'll need to make sure I get that sort of going. Obviously, I have a video actually going up in like a half an hour on Potter Girl for that. So if you guys haven't checked out Potter Girl, head over there and check it out. I do have some pretty good voice impressions for those Harry Potter characters coming. And I know not everybody is like a Disney and Harry Potter fan, but I mean, come on. How could you not love Harry Potter? I grew up with it. So huge part of my life, and so is Disney. And I just feel like the two combined is gonna keep me very, very busy. But yeah, anyways, I have lots to do. And I also am gonna be posting probably Kingdom Hearts. If I can get that done tonight, I'll try and get another one posted for you guys for tomorrow. I'll schedule it. So yeah, which would be super amazing. Super excited to sort of finish that game. I'm actually almost done. There's only like, a couple of worlds, 2 worlds left maybe, or 3. So there's not that much left. And then obviously the big final battle, and then, yeah, I guess we'll find out how long that's going to take. But basically I'm pretty close to beating the game now. So fingers crossed for me, guys, and make sure to stay tuned for those videos. And thank you guys so much for watching my live stream today, and we will see you guys for the next Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Bye!